We are currently on the hunt in the beautiful city of Kyoto, the best golf places to visit while out here, specifically for golf clubs and accessories. Today's mission is simple: find a set of Miura clubs that I can take home back to the United States. We're checking out two lovely golf stores that are going to be not the major name brands. They're going to be local and privately owned, so let's check it out. So we've made it to the very first store of note, Yoshi Golf. Making our way inside of this first store. This store is unbelievable, and to be totally honest, when you first arrive, it's quite the undertaking. There is golf clubs everywhere. They're on the floor, they're on the walls, they're on top of shelves, they're on the side of shelves. There's not enough shelves for the amount of golf clubs that are in here. And they're all pre-owned golf clubs. I think like 90% of what they carry is pre-owned. I want to go to golf pre-owned stores, the ones I see on eBay. This is the best version of the golf shopper's experience, in my opinion. Checking out all the used clubs. They even have a small bay in the back. I think you can test out clubs, or maybe it's for golf coaching. I'm not too sure, but you guys can definitely check that out as well. Currently looking at the putter section. There's also a bunch of putter on the walls behind you guys. This place is crazy.
Some more artisan clubs. Oh.
When you first arrive there, like I said, you'll be definitely overwhelmed by the sheer amount of golf stuff everywhere. But it's super easy to understand when you get accustomed to it. There's an iron sections in the very back. There's a wood section when you first approach the store. And on the furthest wall to your left-hand side when you get inside will be all of their putters and a small putting green. Me, as a foreigner, you know, there's obviously that little bit of language barrier, but it was pretty easy. Used one of the Google Translate apps. I spoke to the shop clerk there, and they did a wonderful job helping me out finding the club of my dreams, and I got it, the Miura. So far, Miura, our task has been set. We've looked around, we've done our very best. Seems like they have 4 Miura wedges in the chat today, which are these. Beautiful though, they got the 50, this one's gorgeous actually. This one might be coming home with me. About $130 for this wedge, used. It's actually in pretty decent condition, surprisingly. Not any bad scuffs on this guy. This one's nice. I feel like I got a good deal, and it's a small token of a reminder of my trip when I came to Japan, so very happy about that. Outside of that, there's so many golf clubs. I saw some artisan clubs here. I saw older Srixon Japanese model clubs. I saw Japanese specific clubs, so there's a couple of different Callaway X Forged series that are specific to Japan. They're actually very sought after on the PGA Tour, the specifically Japan released version. And they were here. I saw them, and they were for a really, really good price.
I believe these are holy. These aren't the right. Where's the tag for these? Artisan LS. Oh my god. These are about $1,200 ish, I think. 1,100. Yeah, 1,100. These are insane, dude.
Like I said, this store is unbelievable. If you want to get some used clubs and you happen to be in this area, it is a must visit. I also got a very funny little Tweety Bird head cover that you'll be seeing in the rest of the series for the upcoming 18-hole vlog that we did at Akabane Golf Course, which is in Tokyo. So a lot to look forward to on this channel alone, and beyond that, we have ranging prices. I saw clubs for as cheap as $40. I think we saw like a $20 putter, and golf clubs ranging into the price range of like $400 or $500 for a single golf club like a driver. So very, very happy with the massive inventory they have, and like I said, I highly recommend you guys make the stop, make the trek down to Yoshi Golf Club or Golf Store. And it's a little tough to get to. It was about a $15 Uber ride to get there. You can take the train, but it requires about a 15-minute walk from the train station to where I was staying, near the Kyoto station, actually, the central station. Easily one of the coolest stores I've ever been inside of in my entire life. The selection here is second to none. But there is one more place that is about 10 minutes from here, so let's head over there right now. And just like that, we've teleported to the next place. Moving over to a significantly different experience, but a really good one at that, and that's Wizard Golf. The Wizard Golf store is completely different to what we just saw. Everything is nip and tuck. Everything's significantly more, I guess the word would be like traditional from what I expect here from the western side of the world. They have a bunch of stuff. They do have some, I think, used clubs, but the main purpose of the store, I think, is to have a big variety of woods and putters that I will show you guys here and there. They have a wonderful putting green, the best putting green that I think I saw in Japan for just space. As weird as it sounds, there's not a lot of space in these stores. But yeah, really wonderful putting setup. They have a wood section. They also have multiple bays that you can rent out to practice golf or even get coaching there, which is awesome. But they also have two on the backside, two fitting bays, and I think that's what they're most known for. They have all of the different shafts, and they have a bunch of different clubs there for you to test out and hit, for you to get fit, which I really love. I didn't get too much of an experience relative to pricing. It seems like they were pricing all of their clubs per club, so they didn't have like an iron set deal. It was just like, look, these clubs cost 23,000 yen per club. You can pick obviously pitching wedge or gap wedge or whatever the hell, all the way up to 4-3 iron if the set allows it to be the case. So again, significantly different experience. It felt more like a what do they call, like a white collar experience, like a more posh, like business approach to golf. Again, wonderful staff here. I filmed in there. It didn't seem like I was a burden to them, and by no way were they a burden to me. They were wonderful, super helpful, and I have to get this putter. I did a little research of this company called Kronos. If for some reason one of you guys watching this happens to know them or can get me in touch with them, get me hooked up, that'd be sick. But that is officially now my dream putter. Take your Scotty Camerons, take your Pings, take your Answers, take all these clubs. I love that freaking golf club. I would have purchased it, but it was honestly just a little out of my price point. I think the cheapest one I saw was like $400 or $500, so pretty expensive. I think they're more of like almost like an art piece, but the roll on him was so nice, and the little insert was just unbelievable. Big fan of that putting brand, and I saw those in a couple of different stores in Japan, and they're very expensive. I believe those, did a little bit of research on them. I believe they're handmade putters, for whatever the hell that means, and I really liked them. The rest of the store has pretty much everything you can want. I think I saw LA Golf shafts there. I saw lap putters there. I saw a bunch of different beautiful Mura clubs. I saw the CB302s there. There was so much there, but they just did a really good job of kind of keeping it nip and tuck. They would only have the 7 iron out for display, which I think you guys will be seeing here. So super easy to understand. You can hit the clubs, test them out before you commit to them, and I think they have significantly more customizability. This, in my opinion, resembled a little more to like a Club Champion if you've ever been to one here in the States or in North America. They have a plethora of shaft options and different heads that you can test out. And I think it's more of a fitting experience, but a great experience nonetheless. And I'm really happy that I checked out these two spots. And that is going to bring our day of adventure to an end. 2 different stores with 2 very different approaches on how they do just everything, I guess. Golf Wizard is definitely like a more nip and tuck, very beautiful place. Everything's very well organized, and it seems like they've got everything down to a T and a science. They have lessons here. You can rent out some of the bays to practice golf on the simulator. That is wonderful. Versus what we tried out at the last location, which is Yoshi Golf. Gorgeous location with a bunch of clubs to choose from, ranging prices, and I feel like I got a great deal on my club for the day, as well as the Tweety Bird. So thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I appreciate you guys so much. Expect a bunch more content that I'm out here in Japan. We have some more rounds of golf and a whole lot more fun to come. But until next time, see you guys on the greens.